Hi there golf fans, welcome back to Terrible Golf Video. As you'll have guessed by the title, something a little different for you today. Got a vlog of a golf fitting. So my dad's arranged for me to go see the pro at Worthing, his golf club. Pro there, Matt, all his details in the link below. Thoroughly recommend you go see him for any of your golfing needs, club fitting or a lesson.
One more and then we'll get, actually hit two more for us and then we'll get some averages and
Yeah.
look at those numbers and see what opportunities there are.
Cool, sounds good. You can talk me through what they mean.
Yeah.
Oh, thin.
They're the ones in part I'm quite interested in because it's, if there is going to be an upgrade in irons, it's improving the bad shots.
Yeah, so it'll just
So
be a
if
bigger...
If you get a miss here, I want to see how that affects the consistency.
Yeah.
If you're going to upgrade a set of clubs, the last thing you want to do is make a decision to move to a new set of golf clubs where your misses get more,
Yeah.
get worse.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, that's across the board averages. Carry distance, total distance, club speed, ball speed, spin rate, launch angle, and vertical descent.
Yep.
Now in irons, important things to note are vertical launch, vertical descent, and difference between carry and total.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Reason being is controllable distance is priority.
Okay.
I need the ball to land, I need it to stop, and I need it to land on an angle on its vertical descent of which it will stop.
Yep.
So anywhere between 45 and 55 degrees of vertical descent is playable.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
If a ball is coming in for a 7-iron.
Yes, yeah.
So, like I said, yours are already performing quite well. There's 4 yards of stopping distance.
Yep.
Playable. Vertical descent is 55. It's the top end.
Yep.
23 degrees of vertical launch. It's probably a little bit on the high side.
Okay.
Just a fraction on the high side. If I can bring that down a little bit, I'd like to.
Cool.
Just again, it'll get that vertical descent down a little bit more. It'll probably
Okay, yep.
a bit more distance. Club speed at 86. Ball speed at 113. Let's just have a look at that.
Yeah, by all means. Don't know how I'll do this.
Is there anything you like or don't like about that current model?
No, actually, I think it's probably the only thing I've really played with, so I don't know else.
No preference.
Yeah,
That's all I've ever known. So I need to know the specs of your iron in terms of 7-iron, 33 degrees of loft. The majority of irons now are around 31, 30.
Okay.
So there's our 2 degrees.
That should...
Yeah. 62.5 line angle, that's pretty much across the board. 37 is in terms of the length of the shaft.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to try you with is 425 because it matches up quite similar to yours. Apart from 3 degrees and stronger loft, everything else number-wise is the same.
Cool.
Shaft is whatever the shaft is.
Old enough that it doesn't say on it anymore, it's rubbed off.
Steel.
Yes.
86 miles an hour. You could be in between regular or stiff.
Okay.
It's a feel preference.
Okay.
So that's regular, steel,
Yep.
in what they call an AWT shaft, which stands for Adaptive Weight Technology, if you want to know. First impressions at address?
It looks pretty similar in that, well, I think, yeah, just the back of it I'm looking at.
Yeah.
From when I'm over here, it just looks pretty similar. A bit behind it. It actually didn't expect to be able to notice it, but it does seem
Stronger loft.
strong. Yeah. I don't know. Not sure what. Something's definitely different. I think it's the weight on the. I don't know whether this is true or not, but I think it is the weight on this on the actual club head. I feel as though it's heavier.
You feel heavier in the head.
Yeah.
So you're going to have different shaft weights.
Yeah.
So if the shaft's heavier, the head feels lighter. If the shaft's
Okay.
lighter, the head feels heavier.
Fair enough. Yeah, makes sense.
It's going to be a balance point, is what we class as swing rate.
Okay.
So if I give you a slightly heavier
So
shaft
now
option,
the head in
the
theory
head
is now
should
going to get
feel
lighter.
slightly lighter.
Yep. Yeah, already noticeably different, yeah. Not a great shop shape, but yeah, it feels more akin to what I'm used to there.
Yeah.
I've lost that one, but yeah, I do
Straight.
prefer that feel.
You prefer that feel?
Yes.
Prefer something being a little on the heavier side? An immediate improvement when we swap shaft.
Yes, much better, as I said.
Much tighter
Well,
with your
yeah, the
dispersion. Anything that was a bit light was a bit wayward, wasn't it?
Yeah, as I said, I much prefer this. The feel on this is much better. So the carries.
So at the top, dynamic gold. I've just labelled it dynamic gold because
Okay.
that's the shaft option that I changed from AWT to dynamic gold, which is a 105. So you see that comes out performance-wise on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first option that we tried in AWT comes out lowest.
Yeah.
But what's really nice is if you actually look at the lateral on dynamic gold, 0.5 degrees right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 0.5 degrees right of target.
Yep.
That's a very narrow miss.
Whereas the
Yours
previous
was
was 13.
13.
Yeah. High
Yeah.
13 as well, yeah.
And the other pin was on average left because we had a big left and a big right.
Yeah.
And that's a nice little chart as well. So we need to look at a variety of heads. Right. Can you,
Yes.
while I put some options together,
Yep.
take a few shots from this.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Yep, I remember you saying last time.
This is only looking at length. So I've got the right shaft and head set up
Yep.
and this right length of shaft.
Okay.
So impact out of heel or toe,
Yep.
consistently out the toe, club's too short, consistently out the heel, club could be too long. Strike pattern, Matt?
On the toe.
As well is do a dynamic. So dynamic test is this.
Yep.
Static test is just left hand,
Oh, okay.
wrist to floor. So if you stand face up. So I'll take a reading from your crease.
Yep.
Lying.
Oh, okay, yep.
Flat on the ground, aiming at you.
Yep.
Agreed?
Yep.
If at the point of impact the toe is raised,
Yeah, it'll go.
goes
Yeah.
left. Yeah? If at the point of impact the heel's raised, face direction aims to the right.
Yep.
So lie angle is an important factor.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay.
Test for lie angle
Yep.
is in exactly the same way.
Yep.
I draw a line on the ball.
Okay.
And what happens?
Yep, we now say whether I'm attacking it.
Impact, I'll get a reading on the lie angle.
Didn't see it, but I felt as though I struck it alright. 1 degree. That's
Straight.
yes.
So anything on this or this.
Okay, that means I'm coming at it. Yeah, heel or
In
toe.
order to make that 90 degrees to the ground, that's got to be toe, that's got to be heel.
So we're okay with that part then.
I'd like to keep with the standard length club.
Yep.
I've seen no consistent improvement
It's not,
in your
no.
strike pattern to warrant going longer.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Right. Tailor-made option,
Okay.
Callaway option.
Yep.
Set up in very, very similar specifications to what we found works best with Ping.
Okay.
Heads will be slightly different in styles and looks. They'll
Yeah,
either be a
I can
chrome
already
finish,
noticeably
a
see.
satin finish. This is when it's going to come down to what you like the look of, sound of,
Yeah.
and then I will customise them. But already we've got an idea about what you prefer on weight and works best for you in shop. You just swap out some other clubs, Matt.
Yep.
You want to try that tailor-made as well?
Yep.
Feedback so far?
I've only hit one with this, but it's actually so far it's actually better than the Callaway, and I thought I'd like the Callaway more.
Surprise you.
I quite liked how it felt, but it seemed to go everywhere.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Um,
Interestingly, that Ping with that initial configuration we had was definitely
it's
the most consistent.
probably the best one so far, yeah. I
It's
agree.
most akin to your current club set makeup.
Yep.
So if that's you haven't get 425 in the configuration we had. We raised the results and given you Maverick and Sim. And if you look at the chart, your own
My
iron
own
outperforms them.
Yeah. That's, yeah, it's a bit depressing, but I thought I wanted to become a better player and I was going to blame the club, but now we have to come up with a different excuse.
So now we hit the 425 model
Yeah.
in the configuration we had at the beginning.
Yep. A bit depressed with those numbers though, just by comparing them to my original 7 I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah.
So there jumps up the averages again. So if we look at what we
Okay.
found.
Yeah.
So 425 again has gone
It's
up.
gone up. Yeah.
Yeah. Vertical launch we come down a fraction, which is fine. Descent we come down a fraction.
Yeah.
We're back to that draw classification.
Yeah.
It's the narrowest miss.
Yeah. It's just
Gives
trying
you
to
a little bit more distance and still keeps the stopping gap. So it performs better than yours. It performs better than everything else.
Yeah.
Might not be the performance jump that you want, but there's going to be movements in your technique. There's going to be things you're
Yeah.
going to work on together with your golf swing that's going to help.
100%.
But in terms of performance, that does give you more than any other club.
Yeah.
And that configuration works out best as well. Slightly heavier shaft option feels good for you.
Yeah,
When you're on it and you swing well, that works really well.
Yeah.